How we doing, everybody? I'm working on an ISX CM870. You gotta bear with me. I got a rib injury right now, so it's a little hard to talk sometimes. How's your fuel, the location for your fuel control on an ISX? You have a gear driven fuel pump up here. That's your intake, goes in there, and the item that we're dealing with lays in here. Fuel pump's up here. It comes around. Your fuel control modules and timing modules are hanging out the front. If you have an ISX that is leaking fuel, they have a tendency to drip down on the hose down there. It's pretty common. Focus. It's your fuel dampeners. Most of the time it's your fuel dampeners. I have this one done. There's 3 O-rings that you put in. They're flat cut O-rings. I just loosened this one up. I have not taken it off yet. I'll show you what ends up happening. There's a small O-ring backing against it. Where's that small screw? There it is. See that little bugger right there? That one gets rock hard, and she'll spew fuel all down over. Most of the time when they start leaking, they'll leak when they're cold and they'll go away when they're warm. But they get worse as time goes on. But that's just a little bugger in there. But you have that O-ring. Behind that dampener plate, there is a backer O-ring, and then there's a square cut O-ring. So change that out. Change that one out. These normally have an orange band on the side of them. If they're original, they have an orange band. Yep. And like I said, these are the ones that end up starting to leak. They get mashed flat and hard and brittle, and they break. And that's where your fuel leaks. So you end up getting a intake gasket. You don't need to get an intake gasket. It just makes it easier to pull the intake out so you can deal with it. If you want to leave the intake in, you can. You're just going to fight with it. But I take them out, get an intake gasket, get your big L gasket for the module mount on the side of the block, and your dampener gaskets. You need three gaskets for a dampener. Per dampener, there's 2 dampeners on the ISXs, and you're ready to rock and roll. And they're fairly cheap. But yeah, I just wanted to get one out to you and let you know what's going on. All right, everybody, you have a wonderful day. See ya.